Hey everyone, it's a slow period here. No, not many major updates. There was something out there asking for an F-Droid update, and as far as I understand, we're not in charge of the F-Droid packages, and so the F-Droid community was doing that. So an update would depend on them. Um, if there are any other questions that I can answer here for you all, please shout out. Go ahead.
So your microphone appears to be too noisy, right?
I don't actually.
Like when you speak, like when something
Are you
is
talking
going
about
on,
my microphone or in general the feature that tells you that your microphone is noisy?
the feature that
Okay,
tells you.
yes. Okay, I thought you were telling me about my microphone. Okay. Yes, I know that feature. What about it?
So 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 pre live stream, Spirit like sneezed and it said that. So I kind of think it's kind of sensitive, but it doesn't really need to be fixed big time.
Yeah, so the idea there is that we try to recognize anything that is not speech and alert the user that they're introducing into the meeting stuff that is not speech, probably because it's unintentional. Um, so in this case, it sounds like it worked.
Yeah.
Great. Do we have any other questions? Go ahead, Spirit.
I remember when I noticed that sometimes when someone is screen sharing, it turns into like really low quality.
Yeah. So we do adapt to quality based on what we think we have as available bandwidth. Now, the algorithm that tries to estimate available bandwidth is very complicated, and the current one um, isn't that reliable. We have a new one that's deployed on beta, and we're testing it. So it should be more accurate, which means that we're not going to tell the sender of a video stream, hey, you don't have enough bandwidth, you need to lower your quality so that you would fit in the existing bandwidth. We should be able to detect the real bandwidth, and that means that in most cases they would be able to send the full quality of their desktop. There would still be cases where there simply won't be enough bandwidth, in which case the quality will be lowered. But right now there are indeed many false positives where there is sufficient bandwidth, and we, for various reasons, we misdetected as insufficient. So hopefully that would get better with the new bandwidth estimation algorithm. We hope this would land in the next month. Hope this helps. Any other questions? Go ahead.
So there's this really annoying bug that happens like actually pretty rarely. So it kind of forces you to rejoin. So basically, this bug that I'm talking about, it makes everyone disappear, and then every screen share is, or the person's or the user's screen share turns into fellow jitster. So it so everyone disappears, and then like you're literally forced to rejoin to fix it.
Disappears, and there's little ghost icons that appear on their upper left corner of their thumbnail.
Like like it like it like it displays only you. It's just really weird.
I'm
I'm
not
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 sure
sure I
how that
understand.
happens.
Um, so you're saying you're in a tile view, and you see everyone, all people with different videos, and all of a sudden, what happens exactly? The videos become just avatars, or is it that you only like the tiles disappear, and you only see one tile of one user?
You can just only see yourself, and everyone disappears. No audio from them, nothing, and you're just have to rejoin.
But what do you mean disappear? Their video disappears, or their
Like
representation
the
in the conference
entire
room?
board, like all the username, the avatar, and the little
Okay,
microphone
it
button.
looks as if you're alone in the conference. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Is that happening on Meet Jitsi?
Yeah, it so far it only happened to like 3 of us. Like
And all
one of my
three of you saw
friends.
the same thing. You remained alone in the conference, but then you rejoined and everything worked.
Yeah, it only happened. It, there was reports that one of my friends, like not here. It's another one that's not in this call. Had that same issue. Same with Spirit and probably Ben's.
I know that you guys use end-to-end encryption. Was that the case in that call?
I don't think so. I think it's just in general
Okay.
like that.
And has that happened to you on multiple meetings where you just see everyone disappear? Any error messages that show up on the screen?
I don't think there's any messages that appear, and yes, that happened in multiple meetings.
If it happens again, can you save the JavaScript console logs from your browser and ping us in the community forum?
Yeah, the community forum is community.jitsi.org, and you can file issues there. So we're going to have to look at logs in order to figure out what went wrong there. If it happens to you again, could you please do this as Damien suggested?
Yeah,
Much appreciated. Thank you.
you're welcome.
So who did we have next? Bent?
For some reason, there's this weird glitch where like it just kicks me out the meeting and I have to rejoin. I'm on mobile, by the way, so like it just happens most of the time.
Are you on mobile browser or mobile app?
The mobile app.
And so it kicks you out. Does it show you any error message?
I mean, sometimes, but it just lets me back in.
What does it say?
It just it just gives me just the typical one. It just says, "Oops, an error occurred."
Are you on Android?
No, I'm on iPhone. Which is Apple.
I don't recall where we would have an oops message. It shows you an error and
Yeah.
it boots you out, but
I
then
don't know
when
if
you
it-
rejoin, it's fine.
Yeah, but just sometimes just kicks me out again. I don't know why.
All right. I'll take a note. Remy?
Hi, another question about screen sharing. We often have some users that have screen sharing freezing or a black screen, and they have to refresh to rejoin to get it work. Have you heard about this?
Yeah. We usually, when we have screen sharing issues, they're tied to our current bandwidth estimation algorithm, of which we have a new version, and we think things are going to be much better.
Okay.
That
Yes.
said, it might be something else, and we're going to have to see logs from some user where this happened. So
Logs from console logs?
yes, please, JavaScript console logs. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
Thanks. Spirit?
I don't know if it's like intentional or not, but sometimes, or not sometimes, but when you search Jitsi Meet on Google or Bing, there's like multiple links of Jitsi Meet.
And it's basically like using the same engine. Is it like open source or not?
Yes, this is an open source
Oh.
project.
Oh, okay.
Is that supposed to happen?
Yeah, people download it and run it. You can do so as well.
And some of these, they don't even try to put effort into the sites. I saw one that didn't even change the logo or anything.
that's all the more appreciated. It spreads the word about the project. This is first and foremost an open source project. The Jitsi service is just a sample deployment. But the point of the open source project is for people to deploy it and use it with their own communities themselves.
Oh, okay.
All right. I'm going to have to go. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and see you again in a couple of weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Live streaming is off.